Hi everyone. You may have heard in the news recently that Tesla had one of the biggest recalls in history. Again, really behind on videos. Now, not to sound like a Tesla apologist, but I'm going to explain why that's not really a big deal. What is a recall anyway? It's an action that must be taken by the manufacturer of a car to correct a defect in manufacturing. It must be done for free, and you usually have to go to the dealership, and all the attendant annoyance that comes with that. The time, the waiting, possibly needing to get to arrange transport, etc. to get it done. However, the vast majority of Tesla's recalls are not what you're thinking. Most of them just require you to hook your car to the internet and download a software package. It's one of the many ways in which having an EV is similar to having a phone. It can get better over time without having to take it into the vendor. So when the media breathlessly reports the largest recall in history for Tesla, it just means that the owners have to connect to the internet in order to update their cars. It would be like the media saying you should be wary of iPhones. You're going to have to plug it in overnight in order to get the latest software update. But I understand that journalists are desperate to get people to click their articles. / they may have no idea what a recall usually means for a Tesla. So yet again, here we are. I will say, however, that it's odd that Tesla recalls are so widely reported when the ID.4 had an update, or as they're currently called, a recall, so big that it would brick the car because the 12-volt battery would die because they'd taken so long dates. And I saw nary a story about that. I had to dig deep in order to get confirmation on this. As reported by greencars.com, the update could not be performed over the air as it is so comprehensive. The article says that the dealer will perform the update free of charge and replace the 12-volt battery. However, when I looked at VW forums, there were many drivers complaining that it took weeks and months for the update to be completed. Many of them got loaner cars, but were not reimbursed for gas. This is not to say that Teslas never have any issues that require you to go in for updates, and that it can take long. Though when they give you a loaner, you wouldn't want a reimbursement for gas because they loan you a Tesla. But the point here is that for the most part, Tesla recalls are not being reported correctly. Then again, if someone were to report this issue for VW ID.4s, people would probably wonder what they are, as they haven't sold that many of them. Pretty much everyone knows that Teslas are electric. At any rate, it would appear that the ID.4 and VW have gotten their act together, and that's great, because they're otherwise great cars. But that is a serious issue. Anyway, until next time, happy charging.